What is going on, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and today we have an exciting one, a new disc on the market from Prodigy. Prodigy reached out and sent me the brand new Isaac Robinson Archive 5502, maybe a little bit more domey of a mid-range. We have the 400 plastic and the 500 plastic. This is gonna be my first time throwing them, jumping around the wreck, see how these things fly. Let's just get into this. First throw with the Archive, first throw of the day. This ought to be good. Oh, nice and overstable maybe. This 500 plastic is like super grippy, like you can hear it. What a beautiful kick. When I got these things in hand, they reminded me of a Lucid Truth that I threw in one of my videos. That specific Truth was kind of like domey-ish. These aren't super domey, but they're definitely not as flat as my Buzz or Hex. See if they get the Chase and Chains approval of the good old forehand, because we all know I love throwing forehands. Oh, that's nice. A little Taparooski for Birdski. Oh my, I almost missed that. Why did I put that in the same exact location each time? I feel like that gets the Chase and Chains approval for forehand. Hole 4 out here is this tunnel shot. I think with the stability of these, put them out nice and flat. Kind of have to throw them a bit hard to get them going straight, but that fade off at the end, if we hit the line, would be perfect for this basket. Look at that stableness. Nice. Try to get this one a little flatter. Yeah, way better. Way better. Really nice flight. I think this is a disc you can rely on not to turn at all. Maybe a headwind fighter. There's no wind out here today, so I can't tell you that for certain. Both of them just parked on hole 4 here. It's always a good sign. I like tap-ins, especially bright and early in the morning. I kind of wish I brought a Truth or an MD3 with me just to compare. That could be a separate video. Today I'm just trying to kind of learn them, figure them out, but definitely could be a good video to compare these against very similar discs, I feel like. Hole 5 is 262, slightly uphill, then kind of goes back downhill. I'll try one forehand and one turnover. My fear with the turnover is that it's just gonna be too stable. I'm not gonna put it on enough ante to actually get it to ride right a little bit. Came out a little wobbly, but that is so good. Maybe the stability is like perfect. I kind of threw that backhand perfect. I think if it did get all the way through here, it sounded like it hit a tree, but if it didn't hit anything, it was probably gonna go like 50 past. That's how hard I threw it. I just tripped there, that's embarrassing. And it's off to this right side, not too bad actually. Wow, corner pocket, baby, corner pocket. I meant to do that. Couple straddle putts, which I don't really like. Hole 6 is really just a perfect hole to throw a straight shot. I feel like with the Archive, we might want it on a little bit of ante. Nice. Man, I really like that. That's so good. Just the littlest bit of ante and it's pretty freaking straight. You're still gonna have like a subtle fade off to the end there, but like super consistent and trustworthy, which is really what you wanna feel in a disc. You don't wanna have trust issues with your discs, trust me. It's not pretty. If I would have thrown these two discs flat, or honestly, even if I gave them a little bit more height, we definitely would have ended a bit more left. This is why it was important to put them on slight anhyzer. I missed that, really? Just no confidence in that first one, that's all that was. Are you guys liking this type of video? I mean, typically I am comparing discs, which gives you guys more knowledge, I think, about how the disc actually flies. But this is kind of just a chill round where I come out and just test the discs out, because a lot of these discs, I've never really thrown them before. Like, they're all brand new. I'm getting them sent over to me. A lot of the times before I do the video, I kind of do something like this, or even if I'm with my friends, I'll be throwing them throughout the round to kind of get an idea before the comparison video. I don't know, let me know down in the comments. This is very chill. Let me know if you kind of like this thing, and then maybe a separate video comparing. just a thought, no idea if that's what I'm gonna do. Hole 7 is gonna be the hardest hole that we play here. Through this tunnel, it's kind of bending to the right. You kind of want something to come out at the last second. Even if we hit the line with these mids, it probably doesn't get all the way to the basket unless I throw just a fantastic shot that I've never thrown before in my life. So inside. There you go. So good. There's that fade out to the end, which basically just leaves us in a wide open field, super easy up and down. This is actually really good for me with a mid-range. I could have even put it on a little bit more Annie, and we probably would have pushed kind of up there a little ways. Go. Nice. Clearly this isn't a real hole, but we're gonna try to simulate kind of like a backhand turnover. If I go straight at it, I think we go OB like over that road to the left. Definitely need to put this on Anheuser. Honestly think about going higher too. Nice, that's so good. That is just so good because it kind of glides on the Anheuser, but there's never any fear of it not getting off of it. Yep. Just a nice working mid-range there. You know, you throw that same shot with a buzz and it kind of holds that Anheuser. It's probably gonna land flat for you, but it's never gonna come out like something like that. Clearly different flight numbers and whatnot, but just to kind of give you a picture, a comparison to think about. Kind of seems like the 500 is a little less stable than the 4. I don't know if that makes sense. This is the first time I've ever thrown Prodigy, believe it or not. Hole 14's 262 feet, although I think this hole is a little bit deceiving, and that's because there's a hill right off the front of the tee pad here, where if you throw a disc too low, you might think it's good, but it actually lands a bit short. This hill kind of makes the hole look closer to you. Kind of threw it straighter at the basket. Like that's short. It looks good from here, that's short. Let's kind of try to start it out left more. That's a little bit better. Just so stable. I can't believe how hard that fights out of Anheuser. It's kind of cool. Like I don't think it's too overstable where I'm not getting a lot of distance with it, but it's like kind of perfect where I can put it on a lot of Annie and have all the trust in the world that is gonna come out of it. The one I pushed out more flat, just coming up a little bit shorter than the other. Corner pocket, we love that corner pocket. More dead center, there you go. All right, we're gonna end this on hole 17 here at the Rec, 245 feet. Dead straight, put this on a little bit of Annie. Yeah, skip off the path and just go in. Absolutely park job. A little taparooski for birdski. These new sayings are gonna be for a couple of friends out there. They know who they are. Oh, higher. Come on, just go in the basket. Oh, shorty, it's this noodle arm, man. All right, guys, that is going to do it for the new Prodigy Isaac Robinson archive. Honestly, I really like how these fly, and I'm really not just saying that because Prodigy sent them over to me. It's not like they're paying me. I can say whatever I want, but the flight of these is actually kind of phenomenal. Personally, I really like putting them on that touch of Anheuser. Definitely no flipping up with these discs. They are a little bit domier of a mid-range than I usually like, but I have to say today that really wasn't an issue, not something that I noticed that was uncomfortable. Regardless, go check out the archive at Prodigy. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.